Last night, the Senate acted on financial regulation reform, but that's hardly the end of the story. First, there will have to be a conference, and the process of that conference is the first important issue. Will it be a behind-closed-doors deal-cutting conference, or will it be out in the public where everyone can see exactly what we're getting in financial regulation reform? It's hard to believe that good policy is made behind closed doors, but we haven't seen a lot of open conferences in a long, long time. Then there will be the fights. I think two big fights are coming. House members aren't going to like the Senate's proclivity for price fixing, in particular fixing the fees that you can apply on a debit card between payments to retailers and credit card companies. So expect the House to push back very hard on price fixing. And then derivatives. Forcing large banks to spin off their derivatives divisions isn't sitting well in the House, and we can expect a lot of disagreement about that. And then finally, there are the big pictures, which at this point remain unanswered. First is, how much does this correctly balance the need for financial regulation reform with internationally competitive financial markets? To the extent that we simply drive activity overseas, this reform will backfire. And finally, the bottom line, we're going to ask financial firms to raise more capital, we're going to impose on them a lot more fees. In the end, that's got to come out of somewhere. It'll be the economy. Will this risk a credit contraction that really does harm economic growth and maybe even runs the risk of another downturn? Those are the big questions, and I think those are the ones the conference has to deal with.